I'm back. I'm back. I'm Musayan. I'm getting kicked out of my lives. I don't know what happened. As soon as he came on, it went out. But I am rebuking anything that's coming between me and this live right now. So I'm gonna try this again. Everybody that was on, please pop back on. Just come back on. I don't understand what's going on, but this show's going on with Mr. Bill Ingram. Let me see if I can get him back. Oh my gosh. I can't believe what's happening. I cannot believe what's happening. He was right there. He was right there. He was right there. Hey everybody. I don't know. We was on. Bill came on and then it just as soon as he came on, it just shut down. Facebook, it just went out. I'm trying to stay calm over here. But I don't understand what just happened right there. I don't. Thank you all for working with me. Please share. Please share. Please share. Oh my God, what just happened there? Now I'm hoping Bill is able to come back on. It just went off. Everything was set. Everything was set. I asked nobody, please, if you're trying to call me, do not call me. I have a live going on. I'm trying to get my guests on. I'm trying to bring my guests on. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Mm, there we go. Hey, I don't I don't know what
I'm
happened.
telling you,
Soon as
this
you
is
get
the most
huh?
difficult thing I ever had to do since in a long time.
Right. I said soon as you came on, I was like, yes. And I started like, and then it just went. I think somebody tried to call me, and that's what it went off. So that person will
Okay.
be blocked because I told everybody do not call me when I go live. But thank you. Everybody's starting to come back on because they know that I have a great and a special guest, Mr. Bill Ingram. Thank you so very much for your time.
You're welcome.
I just want to take this time. Can I move side for a minute?
Hey, I'm with you on that.
Oh,
You know, that was some stuff right
it
there.
was some stuff. Yeah, I mean, I want to thank Facebook for this opportunity and this platform, but they can also give you a heart attack when you're trying to do stuff like this.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Wow, Mr. Bill Ingram, Platinum Productions, thank you for coming on to the Wine Glasses Up platform. I want to thank everybody that's came back on with me, that's study popping back on, to please share and repost to your pages. We have an elite, not just any promoter. No disrespect out there to y'all promoters. Salute to y'all, but this man that's sitting here in front of y'all today on the Wine Glasses Up podcast is an elite promoter, a top promoter in the business, and I just wanted to give him his flowers. And y'all, and a lot of y'all don't know what that may not know what that means. But I think Bill knows and a lot of other people knows. But I'm not gonna get all into it. I just want to say I'm grateful that I'm able to have you here on this live and tell you just how much and ask you questions about how it is to be Bill Ingram and what made you become a promoter. Let's start there. What made you become a promoter?
I used to do a lot of parties and stuff of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And the next progression after that was, getting into live entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a couple of clubs, and the next thing I did is start bringing acts into the club. So I started progressing from that point. I went from a club promoter to small venue promoter
Mm-hmm.
to now, playing the Wells Fargo Center.
The Wells Fargo Center. Okay.
Yeah.
So how many years did it take? Was it, did you like
I
just go straight
mean,
to the top?
I've been in this since really 99,
Since 99.
1999.
You got a decade.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I've been in it
So
a long, long time.
It did not start overnight. What would you say to some of these new coming promoters out here, that's just that think it can happen overnight like that? That's, you know.
No, I mean it's I mean it's a progression.
Hmm.
You know, you got to do your homework like anything else. You got to find out what acts will make you money. You
Hmm.
know, you got to make sure that you understand cost factors like venue costs, sound and lights, backline, security, catering, transportation, hotel, airline, you know, the whole 9 yards. So
Right.
you got to have your P&L sheet, your profit and loss sheet, that you know how many tickets are going to take for you to break even, what your expenses are, what your assets are. And assets could be ticket sales, merchandise. It could be, you know, several other things. But, you know, you got to have, you know, a good handle on, you know, what your cost factors are. And, you know, and I always tell people this: when you get in this business, please do not play with money that you need for your rent, your house, you know, your bills, or anything else. Because, you know, anybody can think you can have a hit show and nobody shows up. And, and when you lose.
Right.
And, you know, I don't want to see anybody lose the money that they needed for something else.
Okay. Now that point you just brought up, have did you ever experience in your decade in a situation like that where you went all in and you know
Yeah,
it didn't happen the way
we,
you
we,
planned out?
we had a show in Washington, D.C.
Hmm.
with the OJs and Keith Sweat.
Hmm.
That show lost like $100,000, you know, so,
OJ's
you
and
know,
Keith
and,
Sweat?
yep. And you figure OJ's and Keith
Yeah.
Sweat wouldn't lose $100,000, but it did, you
So
know, it
what,
did.
what, what would you say? Was it bad promotion or it just people
No,
that
it was this. It was
didn't
this. It
what,
was bad
bad
timing.
time?
You
Okay.
know. You know. We did the show in the fourth quarter, which is the fourth quarter, as you know, is like October to December, and that
Okay.
was a bad fourth quarter. Uh, you know, normally you want to do a show either at the top of the year to,
Mm.
you know, around Mother's Day, because you really want to get into income tax season. You know, when
Mm.
people have that extra income.
Right. Right.
So you want to get into that, you know, that February to May cycle when people have that extra income coming in. You know, you
Now,
can get away in January sometimes
yeah, I was
because
about to
people
say that.
buy
Right.
tickets for Christmas gifts.
Right, right. Because I was about to say it's January is like January and what would that be? Like April or like the scariest months? What I was told.
No, I mean April is pretty good.
Mm.
Hey, I'm gonna give you Janelle for 1 second.
No problem. Yeah, I was
If
listening to that.
yeah.
Hey, honey, how are you?
Yeah, good, Queen. That's okay. 2 and 1 is good. It's good.
Oh my God.
You, you know, you listen, just listen. I was over here losing it. I was
Oh,
like, I'm rebuking whatever's trying to stop me from getting this live because this is great. This is a historical moment for me,
mhm.
especially. I'm honored for and to have you and your father and yourself to come on and give me y'all time today. Y'all big. You get y'all big. Y'all in the realm, the elite team. So this is big for me. The New Jersey and Philly connection. So when
but
that
they,
live dropped, I said, oh no, no, no. I started rebuking right away. I said, this is gonna happen.
but your listeners also need to know how you are a great impact on, especially the shows, the promotions, and everything. So I do think that this is a great thing, and this is just the beginning for you for something bigger,
Wow.
especially starting off on. Yes, you're doing Facebook now. Yes, you're doing the live now,
Mhm.
but then I believe that this is something much bigger and broader for you because you do have a broad and a big span, and you do have many big things that's in store for you, especially in the future.
Thank you so
So
much.
gonna end up having your own syndicated building, own lines, own staff, all of that.
Claim it, right?
Walking close to yes, yes.
How does it? Thank you so very much. You see, I'm sensitive too. You about to have me crying up here.
Oh no, no claim be crying together.
Yeah, look. We got listen. Let's stay hard.
Yeah.
We Jersey and Philly girls. We gotta stay hard. But how does it for you? How is it in this business? You know, for as a woman, I could tell you it's very hard. But you're standing next to the king. You know, what I'm saying your father. I know you don't look at him as that, but he's elite. How do you take it on? Because you're taking on the business as well.
Well, I mean, it's an honor to work next to my dad. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
You do learn something new.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like he was saying about, what he just mentioned to everyone, those that is looking into getting into this profession, and don't use your bill money, don't use your money and stuff like that. So people should take that key with
Right.
that, because that's what they don't want to do. Because, like you said, in this business, it's very,
It's tricky.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah.
the great, and if it's something that what you want to do, then do it. Do it out of love. Do it because you want to. Do it from your heart. Because if you're looking at it financially, to jump in to gain money and get money, it's not going to work. Because you have to lean on your faith as to what you want to do. Because then the Lord going to carry you, and the money and everything else is going to end up coming.
Exactly. Like when your dad said the OJs and keep sweat. Now that right there rings seller. But anything can happen. And he just broke some information down. He's about the fourth quarter. I didn't know about the fourth quarter. See, that's why I stay in my lane. I host. I never heard about the fourth quarter. And I did hear about January, but like you said, if the ticket sales is coming in November, December,
Mm-hmm.
that's a Christmas gift. That's a winner.
Yeah.
So that was a great lesson.
But fourth quarter is very hard.
Mm-hmm.
This is my first really learning about fourth quarter and actually saying it.
Wow.
I never knew Dad really didn't do shows in the fourth quarter. You just plan for the next coming up.
Right.
And like you said, what he just said, those tickets that get purchased, a lot of people purchase tickets for Christmas gifts.
Right. Because that's easy. Go this for you. I don't gotta go outside and go shopping. This is for you. And that's what's up. It's an honor again, like I said, just learning what we're gonna be learning here today. And I know I'm not gonna keep y'all long because I know y'all got a big meeting taking place today. You got a long day.
Every day is a long day, but it's a good day as long as you make it a good day.
Right. So until your dad come back, how is it when you meet these artists? How is that?
It's regular.
Mm-hmm.
Some people get what's it called? Starstruck.
Starstruck. Yeah.
Starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
But I never was starstruck.
Mm-hmm.
I was raised to don't allow what somebody else does influence you. You look at it, that's a gift that what they have.
Right.
God gave a gift to go out there.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, as you say, you give people their
flowers
and everything while they're here.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes down to the artists, it's no. I think I got starstruck only over one person, and that was Sheila E.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was my, and she came to the Dell Music Center, and she threw her sticks out, and it was like
when she no joke. I seen her perform. Yeah.
Isn't she wonderful? Oh my God, she's amazing. She's so talented. And just having one of her sticks was like, this is Sheila. Hey, and then she was like, would you like me to sign it? And I'm like, that was the first and only time I ever got. But no, I can walk past a celebrity and say hi and keep on going because to me they just have a gift. Have a gift, and they give the people what they want: great entertainment, and also help individuals get through a lot of problems and situations that they're going through.
Right. It's a great thing. I meet different celebs all the time, and you have the ones that have their attitudes, and then you have the ones that just laid back. And let me tell you one that I really love so much, Rakim. Rakim is so laid back. Curtis Blow, so laid back. DJ Red Alert, so laid back. I mean, they are just they just cool. I'm like, listen, we put on our pants the same way. Our shoes the same way. So it's artists like that and celebs that I really love to interact with and to remember, like God gave you a gift to use, not abuse. So
Yes.
when you treat your fan base like wait a minute, those fans the ones that's helping you eat. So let's remember that.
Yes.
Mhm,
Yes. That's why a little bit that you said that I applaud Taylor Swift,
mhm,
because she's with her fans through all of this stuff that's going on, behind
mhm,
what we see that the news
mhm,
is saying about, Ticketmaster and everything. So I can say that that's one artist that I see
mhm.
right now. And I know that other artists are stepping up with their and standing with their fans because they have a high fan base.
Right,
Hmm.
right.
Very high.
Wow. So prepared now for January 15th for the All Stars of Hip Hop.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
It's going to be amazing. It's going to be
Mhm.
amazing.
The
I
lineup. I'm already like, yeah.
Man and Method Man and
Oh, you got
everybody loves the lyrics of
Benny
KRS-One.
Siegel, the locks, all like yo, if y'all don't get y'all tickets now, y'all hear about it. Don't hear about it. How could everybody that's on now go on live? Because some people are not technical, with the scans. Where could they go back to get some tickets for January 15th?
It's two ways. They can go to visit our website at ppshows.com, or they
Mm-hmm.
can also go online to ticketmaster.com. Or it's always, if you live in Jersey and you're visiting the outlets, hey, it's or you don't even got to be living in Jersey. You can just be down there shopping for the day.
Mm-hmm.
Swing past Boardwalk Hall.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
In Atlantic City. Yeah, Atlantic
Yes,
City.
yes.
Okay, cool. Boardwalk Hall.
Now, and
Okay.
I'm gonna get you back to my dad now. He has returned.
Okay. There you
Sorry about
go.
that.
You just let me.
Not only do I run Platinum Productions, but I'm the CFO of the BPC,
I was going to ask you
which is the Black
about that.
Voters Collective. So I had
Can
to
you say
take
that
a
again?
call for that.
Can you say that
I had to take a
again?
call.
No, no, no.
Not only do I run Platinum Productions, but I'm the CFO for the BPC, which stands for the Black Promoters Collective.
Mm, mm,
So
mm.
I had to take a call for them
Okay.
because we have an upcoming tour that we're going to announce probably next week.
Oh,
I
you'll be
can't
back
I
there.
can't announce it now. We're going to announce it next week.
So it's confirmed.
It's confirmed, but I just can't announce it right now for the BP.
Okay. Now I ain't gonna be able to sleep for a week.
I mean, the BPC brought you some good tours. They
Hmm.
brought you Maxwell.
Hmm.
They brought you New Edition. They brought you Mary J. Blige. So, we got a couple other things that's getting ready to come up. But did Janelle go over what was coming up with us as Platinum Productions?
Well, we did talk about January 15th, All Stars.
Yeah, we
Hmm.
have January 15th, which is the All Stars. We have February 11th, which is Cat Williams at Boardwalk Hall. We have February 19th, the Valentine's Slow Jam at Hard Rock Casino with the Whispers, Heatwave, Bloodstone, Stylistics.
Oh.
We have March the 4th with Kim, Lettucey, excuse me, and Music Soul Child at the Hard Rock Cafe
Okay.
in Atlanta City. And then we have The Blues Is All Right, March the 18th at the Tropicana showroom.
Hmm.
So we have a lot of stuff coming up. We still have to solidify our lineup for Lit and AC, which is an annual event that's going to be in April at Boardwalk Hall. We have
Okay.
the Mother's Day Music Fest, as you know, which is an annual event
Hmm.
that's going to be at Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City. So, we have a one, two, what's that? Three,
I lost the
four,
number.
5, 6, 7 shows. If you go on our website at
Uh-huh.
ppshows.com, you should be able to see all these shows that's coming up in the near future. Uh, so, that's just a little rundown of what we're doing with Platinum. And like I said, the BPC is going to come out with some stuff too. So that's just a rundown of the shows. Now we can get back to your questions. And like I said, once again, I
No,
apologize.
it's okay.
But since we were, we're on the verge of doing this tour at the BPC, I had to sign off on some stuff that, had to send out a couple of dollars.
Just a little bit.
Yeah,
Just a little bit, right?
just a little bit.
But
Yeah.
I tell you what, when you came back from that call, you came back with a whole nother glow.
So maybe we'll make some money. I don't know. So yeah, let me.
It's gonna make money. And matter of fact, talking about that, well, we ran over a lot of it. So I want to go to this next question here, was number 4. How did you bounce back? Because I'm hearing it now, though, but how did you bounce back from the pandemic? Because remember, the pandemic shut down a lot of entertainment business. People, they know where they was going to eat from next, financially, emotionally. You had your battle, but you're still here. And look, you right back on your game again. How was that for you?
Well, it was easy for us to bounce back because, our partners in the summertime is the Dell Music Center here in Philadelphia, which is that outside venue. So, lucky for us, when we came back online, we lined up a couple of shows to go into the Dell Music Center, and everybody was so cooped up, they couldn't wait to get back out. And right, and everybody was still a little nervous and stuff like that, but by being an outside amphitheater, you had that added protection of being outside, not all tight inside.
Right.
So that was our jump start coming out of the pandemic, doing our shows at the Dell outside at the outside amphitheater. People were so, like I said, cooped up that the tickets went on sale, and I think we sold out that whole season. We did 6 shows at the Dell total. The whole season sold out in a month.
Get out. See, that's amazing. Because I seen a lot of people lose their mind out there. I seen people that would do shows for 5,000 doing them for 500. So I know we don't want to go back into that era again, but it's something to learn from if it was to happen again. And are you prepared for that?
Yeah, I mean, we're prepared because as our company, we try to make smart investments and stuff.
Okay.
So we go down, we have enough to sustain us, for a while, if we don't come back up and stuff like that. Like I said, so it's all about, making the smart and right moves.
Right.
Preparing yourself for, whatever might come about. Like I said, this is not an easy game. It looks easy when you go to a show because you see the final product.
Right.
Because you see the sound, the lights, and everything is blasted. The lights are going. The entertainers are having a good time on the stage. But,
that behind the scenes.
That's the final product. But to get to the final product, you biting your fingernails out like, man, am I going to get the break even? Because once you get the break even, you can breathe a little easy. Like, all right, worst can happen is I'm not going to make no money, but I'm not going to lose no money. Then, once you get there, then you be like, all right, now how much can I make out for this thing? And stuff like that. All right, these acts are driving me crazy because the acts nowadays want more money. 5,000 acts
they were
2 years ago.
Prima donnas.
Yeah. A 5,000 act 2 years ago is now a $20,000 act. It's crazy for, what they're asking and stuff like that now. So everybody, the acts are trying to make up their money that they lost during the pandemic.
On you.
Yeah, so they pass on the cost to us. Unfortunately, then we have to pass on the cost to the consumer. But we try to keep the cost down and affordable so people can come and see the shows and stuff like that. Because you don't want to outprice your market and stuff.
Right. So, and with that, it's like, well, how do you pick your artists and your venues?
Well, the venues that we use the Dell in the summertime because it's an outside amphitheater. Nobody wants to be inside in the summer. Right. Everybody wants to be out with good weather, having a good time.
And that is a nice venue to Dell.
In the wintertime, we utilize most of the venues in Atlantic City because it's a destination place and it stays open 24/7.
Mhm.
So if you come to Atlantic City, you come to the show, you can leave the show, go eat,
Gamble.
have fun, gamble, do
Mhm.
whatever you want to do, and stuff is still open.
Right.
You know, unfortunately in Philadelphia, when you do the shows in Philadelphia, after the show is over, you're searching for a place to go, to look, to eat.
Mhm.
Everything is outside, either the Chinese place on the corner, you're in the hood. If you're not in the hood, no Chinese place on the corner.
No, no.
Then, yeah, right. Then you got to look for places like Sid Booker's to get some
Mhm.
shrimp or something like that. You got to
Right.
look for outside stuff, but it ain't no place you can go sit down inside unless you go to a breakfast spots.
Mhm.
And it ain't too many breakfast spots in Philadelphia no more.
No. You got all the steak shops, but like you said, it's all about the demographics and the timing.
Right.
Demographics and time. Now, do some of these artists that get picked, do some of their like managements call you to say, okay, could they get online, or do they call you
Well, I
themselves, or
mean,
do you have a team?
we have artists that call us all the time that say, hey, look, don't forget about me, look out for
Mhm.
me, it is. I love to play for y'all guys and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But when you're making your choices, you look at historical data, who pulled in the crowd before, how many people did he pull in? You try to pair people of like music,
Mhm.
to make a good show for people. You want to give them, a couple artists for their money and stuff like
Right.
that. So you look at all the historical data, and you try to find, who sells tickets.
Mhm. What
Everybody
have you done lately?
sells tickets. Yeah, you might have a wonderful act, but
Mhm.
they don't sell tickets.
Right.
You know, they might be, commercially good on the radio,
Your
but ticket
performance.
wise, yeah, it's just like, wow, these guys don't really sell tickets. So you try to put all the historical data together and find out who you trying to go after. And then honestly, once you've been in the business for a while,
Mhm.
you get a feel for, what's good and what's not good.
What
You
you,
get
what your
that
people
gut
want.
feeling. Yeah, you get that gut feeling. It's like anything else. Your gut tells you like this is a good lineup.
Yeah.
Let's try this lineup.
Well, how did you come up with this lineup for the 15th?
Well, like I said, you can either look at historical data, like all these acts normally do well in this market, or like I said, it mainly now with me it's all by gut, because you just say to yourself, all right, I know this should work, and I'll put this together.
Mhm.
And you got to believe in your gut at that point in time because hey, if it doesn't work, you take the hit for it.
Mhm. Well, that lineup you got for January 15th, your gut told you the truth because all of them on there is lit. They all bring.
Yeah,
They also
and
improve.
I try to put people on that bring a party atmosphere. And
Mhm.
and when you talk about the all stars, hip hop or lit or something like that, because you want people to feel good, to get up, dance, have a good time, and we take it to the next level because we normally have a major after party with another
Major,
3,000 people. Yeah,
major.
so so you want people to have a good time and feel good. So you try to put together a feel good lineup. At least I do.
You're you're doing a hell of a job. I gotta ask, what do you do after these events are over? Do you relax? Do you go away, or do you just start planning for the next events?
Well, it's after the event, then you get back to family time.
Mhm.
I got, a lot of grandkids, that bring me joy in my life for number
Mhm.
one. Number two, I'm a big sports fan. So, I bleed
Dallas
Philadelphia.
is your team, right? Dallas
No,
Cowboys.
stop. Don't say that, Don't say that. I'm going to hang up right now. You know,
Okay.
don't say that. Come on.
Okay, I know you're an Eagles fan. I know you
You know,
gotta say.
I I,
I know you're gonna pull it out too.
yeah, yeah,
Look. I'm ready to.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I bleed green. So
I see.
You know, so that's my next thing, you know, like really is just enjoying your family because,
Right.
you know, you want to spend as much time with them because, hey, you know, life is not given.
No.
So, so you want to enjoy your family first of all.
Every moment.
Then my
Mhm.
second thing is for me is this, you know, watching sports or going to sports. You
Okay.
know, I normally, you know, we normally had trips, you know, to various football games throughout the season. But since, you know, I had my accident, you know,
Mhm.
I'm not cleared to fly right now. So, you know, that's cut out. But, you know, like I said, sporting events and, you know, and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, you have answered every question I had on here. I didn't even have to ask you
Did
something.
you
Just
give
your
your
answer.
audience like I mean, did you give your audience whoever, you know, calls in, like, you know, come up with something like at least a pair of tickets to the All Stars of Hip Hop and the after party and stuff? I mean,
Oh, well, I didn't get to that part. I was gonna bring it to the end, like if you wanted to ask or add anything on, as far
yeah, I
as
mean,
the tickets. Yeah.
you can give away a couple pair of tickets, at least three
Okay.
pair of tickets, you know, and stuff like that to the people who's listening and stuff like that. We would love to have them come, you know,
Okay.
come on out, enjoy the show, and you know, and be a guest of yours.
Oh, okay. So you want me to do that now, or you just want me to do that later? Because some of these people on here are like from different states, but I got them on here. I might want to play a game with them. How about that?
It's up to you how you want to give them away. You know, like I
Hmm.
said, you know,
And what I
um,
do is when I choose the ones, and then I had them take a picture,
okay,
and like all every week throughout, till we get up to January 15th.
yeah.
You know.
I mean, you know, it's the week before January 15th.
Yeah.
So I mean, we that. 1, 2, 3. It's about 4 or 5 weeks, right?
Hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah,
You're around the corner.
you can give away a pair of tickets, you know, each week leading up to it.
Okay, there we go. You got the address, and I'm looking forward to being a part. And for 3, 4 years, man, you've been in association, and I came in the door saying, "How can how can I be a part? How can I help?" So I know what it is to put in that work because people want to see you work. And one of the
Mhm.
things you did say was like, how many people you bringing? Or let me see what you're doing. So you see me throughout these 3 to 4 years, and even before I met your soul.
Oh,
I met
oh,
your soul. So I knew you before. When I see you, when I came up to you, you was sitting there and you was, that we had to have the mask on and everything, but I still got that picture. And that's why I'm just like,
right.
this man is amazing. And I would love to work with him, and now connected with your daughter. She's she's a shark. So she knows what
Okay.
she's doing. And other than that, wow, we
All
got
right.
with
I mean,
everything.
finally, when we got on, you know, that was good. So, you know,
The devil
it was a little
tried to get in the way. We weren't letting it.
yeah, it was a little task, but hey, we made it through. And like I said, you know, hopefully the people that you choose to, you know, to win the tickets will come out and have a good time, and you
Mhm.
know, we can talk about it after that. And once again, thanks for having me on. Okay.
You're so welcome. Before you log
Okay.
off, is the hotels when we have the information for the
By
hotel
Friday,
rooms
you will have the information about the after party and the hotel.
at the party and
Yeah,
hotel.
we're
Okay.
going through a little situation right now because it was scheduled to go to the pool, but it was an incident at the pool at Harris right before Thanksgiving.
Mhm.
You know, had you know a major incident, so they canceled
Mhm.
everything that was going into the pool. You know, so now since he did that, and we didn't ask to go in the pool, he wanted us to have it there. You know, now we're shooting around to see if we can hold, you know, these many people. So
Okay.
that's the only thing. You know, some venues like Caesars and stuff, but it won't hold 3,000
People.
people. Yeah. So
Okay. Well, people who know it is hard. It is hotels off the boardwalk as well too, so they may want to start booking in there.
yeah, but you know, like I said, we should have some answers for y'all guys, you know, by Friday.
Okay.
So you know, once we do, we'll send out the word to everybody. This is where we at. This is what we're doing and stuff like that. Okay.
Okay. Anything Anything else that you want to add? Or anytime you want me to come on and promote something, you got my number. Janelle has my number right here. Let's keep working. Salute to you, to Platinum Productions, to your family, to BPC. I'm loving it. This is historical for me, and it's definitely an honor to have you on the Wine Glasses Up podcast show. I love it. Thank you so
Are you
much.
welcome? All right.
Thanks. Thanks,
All right.
everybody. Share, support. I love you.
Bye.